Hi guys, happy Witchy Wednesday. How are you guys? How's everything going? Is everything okay? Are you guys safe, healthy, happy? I hope so. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of questions. I mean, not a lot of questions, but I'm getting a lot of questions about how to, say, when we're doing work on the full moon, how the energy is actually transferred into an object or something. So basically so say you're doing oils and you're doing it to attract a specific person. Alright, so what you're doing is you have a basic construct before you start. Your idea is your construct. So that is the ideology of what you want to do. Then you get that down, and you can take a few days, you can take a week beforehand, you can take a month beforehand to get it to the point of where you have it just down to perfection. So that will be your total construct of what you're wanting to do, what work you're wanting to accomplish. So manifestation, spell work, witchcraft, same thing, just different terms. It's an umbrella, so it's the same thing. But yeah, I mean, so we have your basic construct of what you want to achieve, your goal. So you see the end result in your mind. That's all you see. You see the end result. Now, in manifestation, they tell you the universe does not hear, I don't want and I want. It only hears when you say I don't want. It only hears I want. I don't know how much I agree with that. Because it's very new age and neo-pagan philosophy, and I don't do neo-pagan and new age philosophies because I like my old age philosophies because they just make more sense. So, but I mean, basically with the whole, the manifestation thing, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to watch videos on neo-paganism and modern constructs of manifestation when it that's not what I was taught in traditional craft, how to say I'm going to charge something. So we have our basic structure of what we want to accomplish. So say we are attracting a specific person. How do we know that energy? How do we know the energy's been transferred? How do we know the energy's gone to where it should be? Because you will see the differences in the person that you are working on. So, dress the candle. We have your construct, so dress your candle with any kind of oils you want. Come to me, please, as you please, glow of attraction, deadly attraction. We have a lot, so you can put all those oils on there. You can do a little rosemary, you can do a little clove oil for a little more commanding, to get a little more dominance over the person. But yeah, we're getting into, the more dominance we exert over a person with spirits and energies and, virtues and powers, the more we do mess with their will. But it's, versus traditional craft, and then with the new age manifestation, we have we're not going to, do no harm, we're not going to, impose our will, but we're imposing our wills on other people for them to actually come this way to us. So basically, that's how you're going to know if you have somebody, if you have a specific individual in mind, and you're, dressing your candles on the full moon, and you're dressing your oils. You don't have to specifically, I don't know if it's just really hot in here and I'm sweating, or if I have a hair on my neck. But yeah, I don't even know what I was saying now. But you don't have to specifically charge the oils. I mean, you can charge the oils. As you pour the oil on there, the whole entire time you're, from start to finish, the whole construct of the ritual or spell, you are raising your energy enough to send it in the direction of the person that you want to exert your influence over. So it's very, very simple. Magic is very simple, and then people make it very difficult. So let's say, okay, I have an oil, so here's my oil. Alright, so this is come to me oil. So all I'm going to do, in traditional craft, it's the left hand, so we charge things with the left hand. But you can do both, so all you do, picture the end result. Picture the end result. Or if you're not, focusing on a particular person, focus on just somebody and those qualities. If it's really hard for you to visualize, make it kind of motion. Make it a movie, kind of. Just kind of see it, visualize it, and kind of make it, kind of very movie, movie-ish. Moving, not movies. Moving. So just kind of have a lot of things moving in your visualization. That'll help a lot to keep it intact, to keep it in your, the forefront. So, charging my come to me oil, let's say, okay, so let's say we're going to charge it for just general. So, well, first write down, everything that you think that you deserve, what you do deserve, what, the person has to offer, the qualities that you want, if you want them to be sweet, honest, happy, joyful, that kind of person. Write down the qualities of that person, and then whether it's female or male, whatever, who, your choice is your choice, doesn't matter to me. And then just think about that. Think about that. But then also, if you're going to be doing it for clients, think about it in the construct and the concept of doing it for other clients. So you're going to visualize all of that. So just visualize it, and then visualize the end result. But I mean, when you're doing the end result, that's the spell part. So you are actually, yes, visualizing the end result. So always keep that in mind. End result first in the mind. That's it. Okay, so we've charged our oil. We see basically what I would do is I would take my left finger, my left ring finger, a little bit of spit, which is spittle, so 3 X's, and then see it glow with a blue, almost an astral blue light. And then you could say something like, be thou consecrated and imbued with the hallowing might of the old ones, and increase to thy power by sun and moon and stars, sky and earth, water and fire. And then you blow on it 3 times. You can talk to it. Talk to your things, your oils. Oils are alive. Remember that they do have spirit in them, so talk to them. Tell them, ask them to help you, to aid you in your working and what you need. So I'm going to dribble my oils with a little dropper all over these 2 candles. I'm doing 2 males, and they're facing each other. So I'm going to be, yes, dressing my oil. That's dressing it. So yes, you can actually, dress it with your hands to get the oil in your palms. Rub it up. Rub the candles with the oil upwards. So you are attracting that and you are bringing it. If you want to banish something, go downwards and sweep away like this. Perfect. So, wow. There's so much that can go into it. There's so many different methods that I've read over 28 years, almost 29, that it's just about, it's ridiculous. So, just dress your oil and talk to the candle. Tell, person, you are so good to me, you treat me with respect, we communicate constantly, there's love between us, there's, this and that between us, we're perfect for each other, we live together, we're married, we have a, family, we have 15 dogs and 12 cats, I don't know, or 13 hamsters too. So yes, visualize all that, and then you can always do the triangle of manifestation. So when you're all done, when you're done visualizing, you feel the energy in the air, you're going to take this, like this, go down. If it's a candle, let's say it's a 7-day candle, 7-day candle, take it, see what it is in your mind, and let that, bring it down over the candle like this, the triangle. And that's how you're going to set the energy. So it's going to set the candle. And then shut the energy off quick. But you can do that with a wand, you can do it with a staff, you can do it with a dagger, it does not matter, you can do it with your finger. And just direct the energy to that person. So see it going to that person, see it going to the target. So it's very easy. It's very, very easy. So if you want to charge an oil specifically for yourself, say you have self-empowerment oils, oils or crystals even, to help you better your life. So what you're going to do, you're going to take that oil, and then that's specifically your oil. You're not going to use it for anything else or anybody else but you. So let's say self-love. That's a really good one right there. So all right, just hold the oil. Once you've mixed your oils together, you have your base. I use sweet almond oil base, cold pressed. I love it. It's really, really good. And then put love oils, and they're essential oils. So always dilute your essential oils because they will burn. They burn the skin really bad. Some of them do, not all of them. And then some people are very sensitive to it, so wear latex gloves. I don't need to, I don't want to, because it doesn't bother my hands anymore after so many years of doing it. So it's like, after you bleach your hair so much, you don't have to use. And yeah, but yeah, it can be tricky. It can be really tricky because you don't know, if is this person feeling anything? How do I know? When? So that's the part. You don't have to worry about that. Set it and forget it. But again, I mean, you will see notices, you know, if it's a person, you'll see notices in them, or you'll see differences in them, the way they act towards you. They'll act sweeter, nicer, so you know your spell's working. You know, if they're acting, you know, bitter and, you know, hateful and, you know, not nice, then your spell's not working and you might need to redo it. Or it just might not be that spell, it might not work. So, I mean, there's always that chance, you know, that it's not going to work. It doesn't have to work. So, I mean, that's just magic for you. It's either going to work, you screwed it up, or it's not going to work at all, period. Because the universe, source, spirit, God, goddess, your highest self sees it as not being the best thing for you. So I can see our higher selves, you know, kind of looking out for us and saying, hey, this is not the best thing for you, so I'm not going to let you have this. There we go. So that makes sense, right? Yeah, right. So, but yeah, you know, as far as, you know, imposing your will on somebody, we're all doing it. We do it every day. So yes, especially with love magic. I mean, any kind of magic. Even, you know, healing magic for, you know, a family member. You are putting, you're exerting your influence, or the influence, well, you're exerting your will, and the influences of whatever, you know, solar logos, which would be the, you know, the cosmos, the stars, you know, like Jupiter, or, you know, the sun for healing, and, you know, moon for healing too. So moon day, Monday, Sunday, you could do that. You could use, you know, those different planets, and you could do the different south, north, south, east, and west. Those have different virtues and powers, and like healing. So north is pretty much, I mean, healing. So you could use the fires of the south to heal somebody that has, I don't know, somebody that's always cold. So, I mean, you have a lot to work with. You really have a lot to work with. And it doesn't take, it's not as complicated as people make it sound, and it's not as complicated as people on here make it sound at all. So don't let those people confuse you guys, because it's not. I mean, you'll know if it's going to work or not. I mean, it's going to take time. It will take time. You can't, you know, I mean, some people do a candle magic spell, and then 5 minutes later, boom, it worked. Alright, so that's good. I've had that. It doesn't happen that much anymore. I don't really need to do much to exert influence over my environment anymore, because I've used the temperance card for about a year now, focusing on tempering myself and considering, oh, well, these people might have, you know, I'm projecting my own fears onto other people, and that's what they're, you know, that's what I'm thinking that they're thinking, but that's not really what they're thinking. So it's very psychological, too. Very psychological. But yes, what else did I want to say about that? I don't know. Oh, there's so many questions from people, I just don't remember them all. But yeah, I mean, just, you know, set it and forget it. That is like your best thing to do, is set it, forget it. Sure, focusing on it, you know, it's gonna make it a little different, a little difficult to actually, you know, get things going. The more you dread it, the more it's not going to work. So you sit there and you dread and dread and dread, it's not going to work. So, but yeah, I mean, basically all of your oils, everything like that, herbs, everything needs to be charged. If you're doing it just for yourself, always picture the end result, talk to it, tell it what you want it to do, especially with crystals. You can use a quartz crystal for anything. Oh my god, that breeze feels so good, it is so hot. So you can program a quartz crystal to actually influence and make it even that much more powerful, your entire working. Hold it in your hands, visualize the outcome, talk to the quartz crystal, ask it to empower the working like 20 times more powerful than it originally was. So you can do that with any kind of stones and crystals. That's the basic of the manifestation and magic right there. Your focused will directed to an outcome. So focus your will, direct it to an outcome. Have to have the faith that it's going to happen. So have the faith in yourself, have the faith in something higher than yourself. If it doesn't work, it's probably for the best. So what else? What else is there? There's a lot. There's a lot that I could go over. Wow. I mean, cursing people, yeah, you can curse people. You can totally curse people. It's not going to come back on you if it's justifiable. You know, in traditional craft, we believe, you know, if somebody curses and screws with us, well, you're going to get it right back. Don't mess with me, or don't mess with my family. You mess with my family, you mess with me. Boom, there we go. So there's really no, you know, law of three or anything like that. So, I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's stupid. It comes from Gerald Gardner in Wicca, and it's not relevant to traditional craft whatsoever. we don't just curse people for the fun of it. I mean, some people might, but I mean, I don't. And most actual pellers, or cunning men or women from Cornwall are dual faith. So it's a dual faith observance. You can use the Bible. You can use cross-reference, with the Psalms. King Solomon, his Psalms. You can use those for magic. So I mean, the more that I look at the Bible, the more that it actually is a giant book of magic. Literally is. But it's still something that I'm not going to read and I'm not going to, get into. But just make sure you focus on your outcome, the final outcome. See only the final. Don't worry about the how and the why. Don't worry about that. None of that matters. What matters is that you're focusing on the outcome. See yourself with that person happily together in whatever scenario you want. See yourself loving yourself more. See yourself glowing. See yourself waking up every day feeling amazing and great. And, focus on that and let that all go. There we go. That's the very basic of that. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I left out. Probably a lot. So, but yeah, that's basically how it's going to work for you guys. So, I mean, just get it going, write it out, write your spell out a day in advance, keep it simple. You don't have to, have all these fancy tools and anything. All you need is your mind. That's it. You don't have to have candles. You don't have to have none of this. All the candles are an anchor. It's a spiritual anchor that anchors us into a different state of consciousness. That, a state of consciousness of love. A state of consciousness of, self-love. There's one for lust. There's one for money. So I have enough of everything. That's what you want to say. So keep it simple. Keep it really simple. Or you can do it, regular, just, hold your candle and focus your energy into it. See it going into it, filling the candle, not leaving the candle with both hands. When you're done, go like this, rub them, kind of shut the power off a little bit. And then you want to take a piece of grocery paper or from a bag, rip a piece of it off. This is the hoodoo style. Write down your petition. So you're petitioning a deity. So say you're petitioning Hecate. Alright, Hecate, I do not want this in my life anymore. I want it gone. I want to be healed from this. Really go into detail and explain. Because when you do that, you are giving the deity more specifics. So the more specific you are with the deity, it's very different from just doing it yourself versus manifestation without a deity. But then you can incorporate a deity into manifestation as well. But then we have the people that say, well, you can't say I don't want. But then that's New Age, so you can actually say, I don't want this in my life, and you can actually just kick its ass away. So, don't focus too much on the books. Focus on what's in your gut, and your heart, and your mind. If all three are lining up, you're good to go. So, but yeah, with the paper, again, petition whomever. Like La Santísima Muerte. Petitioner, write it on that paper. If you're bringing something good to you, fold it towards you 3 times. Going clockwise. If it's something you're taking away from you, like something negative, a negative trait, fold it away from you 3 times, going counterclockwise. You can put it under the candle or tape it to the side. Again, you can do the triangle if you want to. Go down, see yourself being gone and, happy again, or rid of, a negative mental attitude, so on and so forth. So you can do that. And then tape the paper to the side or, the bottom. Set it. Forget it. But when you see the candle, kind of reassure yourself that, you're full of love and, you are worthy. Or if you're doing it for, ridding yourself of something, see yourself in the position of being out of that state of being, negative. And then see yourself being, happy and good. And if you're doing it for another person, like with somebody and you're for a relationship, see yourself with that person in a happy relationship. If you're doing it for money, see yourself with enough money. Be grateful for what you already have, because that is the biggest thing right there. Be grateful for what you have right now. That is the biggest thing that will get you the most. It really will. Self-help gurus, stay away from them. Psychologically, they will screw you up. All these self-help gurus, there's like one on here, Roxy Talks. She is very amazing. So she actually doesn't go into the whole, psychological aspect of everything like that. She does a little bit, but it's not to the point of, okay, well, you need to change this way of thinking, you need to do this, you need to do that. So it's more subtle, and it's very gentle, suggestions. It's not nothing that she's saying like she's forcing you to do this, or no, she is one amazing person. I would not consider her self-help. I would consider her just an amazing woman. I mean, just amazing. So focus on that and see what you can construct out of that with your magic. And just remember, all the energies that you're calling, like if you do a compass, the energies that you're calling, like the elementals, the directions, they're already here. You don't need to do that. You don't even need to do a compass. So, but it's pretty interesting. So the topic of magic and how it actually works. Now, how does magic work? Look up quantum entanglement. Do it. Try to understand quantum entanglement. If you think you understand quantum entanglement, you don't. It's hard, you guys. It's a really hard thing to understand, but it tells you why magic works. It tells you why. So, it's really amazing. But if you guys want, you guys can go to mysticamber.com, enter my name in all caps, RYANE, and get 10% off of your store-wide purchase, and get a necklace, which is actually, this is the traditional witch's symbol. So, let's see here. Let's do some coffee talk now. But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, manifestation and spell work and all of it, it's good. So, just, stay positive. Don't drag yourself to hell over it. Don't drag yourself by the hair, thinking, well, this person's never going to notice me. Yes, they are. You have got to keep that mindset of, yes, they are. You are worthy of everything that you want. So, all of you are. Now, why is this not loading for me? I am burning up. Happy Witchy Wednesday. It's the witching hour. Actually, no, it's not right now. But it will be. 12 more hours. Alright, why is this not loading for me? Where are my comments, guys? I'm gonna have like 50 tabs opened up now. I don't know why it's not working. I went through it this morning and there were a ton of comments. I mean, a ton that I didn't see. And thank you guys very much. If I can ever get to them, I could read them to you guys. But I don't think I'm ever going to get to them. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there we go. And don't worry about working with different demons or daemons. And, just do your research. Do your research. How energy is actually transferred. I mean, it literally is. I mean, there's so much stuff that we can do. It's just incredible. It really is. So, just use your intuition. Ask your spirit guides. Ask your deities that you work with. If you're working in a specific tradition like me, stick to your tradition. Do what your tradition says. And that's all there is to it. Have faith. You gotta have faith before anything can actually happen. Alright. Let's get YouTube to load up here. But yeah, I think it's pretty interesting though. It's a very interesting topic to actually, think about that. How does that work? I find runes, or not runes, but there's a rune video on here. Oh, Arith, hi. I love you. You're amazing. Sigils. So when you put a sigil on a candle, it automatically starts to work, because when you light the candle, you have that intention for that sigil to work and exert that energy out into the atmosphere and target what it is you're wanting. So, very, very, I love sigil magic. My good friend, Mr. Matthew, who I'm very proud of. I have not talked to you in forever. Lots of crap has been going on, you know that. So, but yeah, he is amazing. He is, he does his own. He's got his own temple now. He's, he's pretty amazing, and he is very knowledgeable about why magic works, how it works. So, if it weren't for him, I probably would not be in the spot that I'm at, especially with what I know. So, and how my magic actually works. So, I mean, I have a lot of people to, attribute, but I've worked my ass off, too, for, almost 29 years almost. of study and work, trial and error, and you will find your trial and errors. So all I gotta say, if you're having trial and error, just keep doing it, because you're doing something right. You have to. So yes. I tap into that current. Alright. Tina J. Hi, I'm on treading the mill and wishing I had a... Oh, I'm on a treadmill and wishing I had a cig. I would too. I really would. I want to be on a treadmill, like in Pink's Stupid Girls video, and I want the pair of boxers that say no to food, and I want to be on a treadmill, and I want there to be a lot of people, and I want my, like, whatever pants to fall down, and then those boxers to show. I think that would be great. I don't even smoke. Don't start, please. It's expensive. Catching up on your awesome videos. Thank you. Thank you for all the time you spend on them, giving insight on subjects that are never discussed or are distorted and reflect personal superstitions. I love you. You're incredible. Yeah, everybody has got personal superstitions. I even do. Gustavo! Hi, brother. Azazel power, always. Always, always, always. But yeah. Everybody's got personal superstitions. My grandma was very superstitious. Yesterday was her birthday, so that's why I really didn't do a video or do anything. It was just a really messed up day. Kind of made me, yeah. It was just sad, a sad day. Alright, Gustavo, hi. Careless, hello. Looking good, Ryan, thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Love from Mars, love from Venus. I love you. Venus, I love you. Gustavo, rest a better night to healing. I've actually been getting up a little earlier. Not mad, not much. I mean, the depression's still there. So, Gustavo, own your life. Exactly. You totally get this. You totally get all this. You totally get the magic. You totally get the tarot. You totally get the daemons, and especially Azazel. I love it. Yes, Azazel. I love it. And synchronicities. You guys really need to look for those. Those will help you, let you know you're on the right track, too. Have a nice day, everyone. Love from Mars. Careless, I love you. Good day and night. Love you, brother. I love you, too. Always. You're my brother for life. Alright, Azazel power, yes. Yes, always. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff, so. Alright. Tina J, super cute. Oh, I forgot about her, Lilith. I miss her. Lupe, she's beautiful. Wow, I'm finally getting all of these comments. This was 2 months ago. Now they're popping up. Lisa's life. Hey, beautiful. Hi, gorgeous. How are you? Love you. Smoky Shake. 2 months ago. Oh my god, she's so cute. Love her eyes. Lilith. She's gone now. I miss her. Wow, you guys. These comments are coming in from 2 months ago. Lupe. Hi, my love. Smoky Shake. Alright. Wow. So yeah, there will be a lot more comments to come, you guys. But alright. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this helps some of you. I mean, if not, just ask me. Email me. Everything's below, so. Alright, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. So all my love, all the way from Venus. Always. All the way back down. And I love you guys. Please be careful, be safe, stay healthy. And I love you guys very much. And thank you guys for your amazing comments. You guys are awesome. That's it. So, I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.